Hey there and welcome. My name is Darth Blint, and today I'm asking the question and doing an in-depth study and look at ultrasabers. Is ultrasabers bad? Recently, ultrasabers has had a change when it comes to their responses on their email. But to get further information of that, I've linked a friend's video down below. I'm going to be speaking as a whole. The email situation will be in a link down below from a reputable YouTuber, someone that would know what they're talking about on that situation. Not that I don't, but I'm not going to take his content. He already spoke on that. What I'm here to talk about today is ultrasabers bad as a lightsaber company? In a lot of the online lightsaber forums, you will see that there is great hate towards ultrasabers. Why is there great hate towards ultrasabers, and is it a reasonable response based off of actual conclusions? Well, we're going to discuss that now. Here in front of you today, I have what I would call a decent representation of their lightsabers. Here is a very basic model that has the window emitters. It does have the upgraded AV switch. This is just a stunt saber that's blue. But this is a very basic model, one of their smaller hilt sizes when it comes to length, not girth, because ultrasabers is known for having really girthy and oftentimes long sabers. And as at a base model, this does not come with an AV switch. This model comes with the guarded switch. And I did get this one out of grab bag, but that's not important here. This is an upgraded model, a more expensive hilt. This is the Dark Shock 2 with an illuminated switch. The batteries are not in it right now. But the reason why I chose these two sabers to represent Ultra Sabers is because they represent the higher tier and the lowest tier when it comes to stunt, and diamond board when it comes to hilt designs and detail. So one of the biggest complaints that has gone on for a while when it comes to Ultra Sabers is they are glorified flashlights. And when we look at Ultra Sabers as a company, every company at the end of the day has one goal in mind. Is my product profitable? Will this be able to make a profit? If that's the cold hard truth of it. Everything comes down to money. Ultra Sabers is no difference. Is my product profitable? And then you have to ask yourself, who is my product designed for? And different saber companies design their sabers for a different audience. There's a few main things you can do with a lightsaber. You can see this one does not have a cover tack wheel. Their lower end models do not come with a cover tack wheel. And specifically because these type of saber hilts and this stunt design is made for a certain type of lightsaber enthusiast, and that is someone who is going to want to use this for combat. Someone who's going to throw in a heavy grade or a mid grade, a lot of mid grades, and use this to fight, to spar, to do some sort of smackinitry or some sort of learning something that can take physical damage. Now, all of Ultra Saber's lightsabers are graded to do that, but Ultra Sabers offers you a really cheap way to get into that lifestyle if you choose to. This basic hilt does not come with emitters, like I said, or not emitters, excuse me, windows, and it does not come with this silver AV switch. But everything else on this model, if you take that away and then put the guarded switch here, is something you could get for like $60 out the door and have something that is competitive in a lightsaber, serious lightsaber dueling community. So this would offer you a cheap way into that lifestyle. Now here, so this is like a $60 hilt. altogether, and without that AV switch. Now, and here is the Dark Shock. This hilt, if you were to get it in a stunt form, is approximately, I can't remember the exact price off the top of my head, but it would come in at approximately about $150, give or take. This hilt design is a little more aesthetically pleasing, I would say. It's got an emitter that has grooves, color combinations of silver and black, and I'm a sucker of silver and black. The top part is black. This is the dark version. And the hilt bottom, I've done an in-depth review on this one. I'm just giving a simple layout, is, you know, it's got a curvature that stands out over here as well. But the reason why I'm speaking about this one is because you can get any design you want in a stunt form, and it's what you're paying for isn't usability with more money. You're paying for style. You're paying for the look of the saber, because ultimately both of these sabers can do the exact same thing, and that is battle and beat people up, okay? And you can get some shelf queens now through ultrasabers, depending on what design you're looking for. So one of the biggest complaints I see is ultrasaber internals are poorly put together. Not that they are poor in quality, but they're poorly put together. And let's look at that. Also on these lower models, you can only take off these back parts. You cannot take off the emitter as you can on these to customize. So if I were to pull out this battery, you'll see that it's held in by, let's make sure you can see this here. It's held in by a little Velcro strap here. And then it's got a single wire that runs up through the hilt. This design looks clean, in my opinion. The wire is firmly soldered in place here. I do believe that this saber could be thrown around, you know, up in the air. You could drop it, you could smack it around, and it would do just fine. So on the lower end models, there's no tape on the inside. Everything looks gravy. Now let's take a secondary look at something that has the diamond board. On this specific saber, there is the diamond board. You are paying a lot of money. I paid over $500 for this lightsaber. So you would think for $500 you're getting similar quality. And let's find out. The batteries I did take out of this to throw on the charger this morning. So if I pull this out, what's the first thing you see here? Tape. It is all held together with tape right here on the inside. Let me get a good look at this. And this is a complaint that people have that I believe might be justifiable to be upset with. You see this tape? This is all electrical tape. And as that electrical tape ages, and it's going to lose grip and it's going to decay. And so this saber has a shelf life, and that is the length or the life of the electrical tape. When that electrical tape ages and decays, the saber will no longer be usable unless you get it replaced. You'd have to send it in and get it replaced, which is a whole nother problem within itself. Instead of soldering the wires and using wire covers, it's electrical taped all into place. Now that is a problem with the higher end sabers or the higher end boards that I believe is justifiable with people's complaint online. Now, one thing I must say about ultrasabers is they do get a lot of hate. Oh, ultrasabers is for people who aren't really into as a serious hobbyist. It's for people who don't really like being a saber collector. It's for people who just don't understand the quality of sabers. And their appeal comes from the fact that this $65, that's all you'll ever need if you want to just compete on a level, a sparring level. These are more passion products, and where you are paying for design, you're paying for the saber internal upgrades, and you want to have those options available. You do not have to get those options, but I will say, in comparison to other companies, these options are reasonably priced, but their implications need to be done better. I do not like the fact that it's held together with electrical tape. I do not believe that ultrasabers is a novice company. They've been around for a while now, and they do offer decent hilts. There is a reason why they are the most popular mystery box unboxings now on YouTube. It's because they're cheap to get. People can afford them and do spontaneous spending on these sabers right here, or the mystery box. And so I believe it's because of that people are upset, because anyone can get these sabers. Oh, they're not exclusives. Oh, they're, $75 or $60. Yeah. Oh, what a common saber. Yeah. You're not a real saber enthusiast because you've got a $65 hilt. I don't believe that anyone should have the right to tell you whether or not you are a true collector of a lightsaber, or of any lightsabers in general, or any sort of passion that you have. Just because of a financial strength shouldn't put you on par of being a true collector or a true fan of something, because there is that financial factor that is a big play, and that's why ultrasabers is so appealing to a lot of people. They are one of the best cheapest lightsabers you can get on the market. Now, other lightsaber companies do throw flack at ultrasabers because they do know the hate of ultrasabers. For example, Saberforge oftentimes will say things such as, "We don't sell glowed sticks like our competitors." They're talking about this right here, the light and the emitter, no sound. But the thing is, in a competitive lightsaber sparring match, the more internals you have, the more likely you have something to break. So, does ultrasabers qualify as a good saber company? Is ultrasabers bad? That's something that is subjective and is up to you. I would definitely like to hear your opinion on the matter. And if you are not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe, and like this video, and leave a comment. Because if you are subscribed, if you like and leave a comment, it enters you in to win a free mystery box that is announced on the 20th of every month. So if it is past the 20th of February, no need to worry. Just go up to the newest videos on my channel, click those, and subscribe, like, and comment on those, and you are entered into the next giveaway. This has been Darth Blint, and this has been my discussion on, is ultrasabers bad? I would like to hear your opinion down below. The conclusion, they may be, they may not be. It depends on, let's see here, how does Obi-Wan say that? From a certain point of view. It's all from a certain point of view. Look forward to this discussion down below. Bye.